Maine lawmakers have just one more day left in the legislative session and a lot to get to. When they come back into session on Monday, they're going to figure out how to spend the remaining $12 million from the supplemental budget.
The parties in each chamber will get $3 million each, and on Monday will caucus to figure out how they want to spend it. But that's not all. News Center Maine's Jackie Mundry fills us in on 3 bills to keep your eyes on.
As the legislative session comes to a close, there are a few bills still working their way through the legislature. Here are 3 bills you should know about as the session comes to an end. First, the Good Samaritan bill.
We know that on the front lines of the opiate crisis, people are still afraid to call 911 and get the help that they need.
This bill is an extension of the current Good Samaritan law, which protects an overdose victim and the person who calls 911. Initially, the bill expanded immunity from prosecution to anyone at the scene of an overdose, something Governor Mills said was too broad. She and the bill's advocates have now reached a compromise, giving immunity only to anyone actually trying to help the person who's overdosing. The second bill, an act to ensure transmission and distribution utility accountability.
It will hold utilities accountable for their performance with required penalties if they fail to meet standards for things like reliability, service rates, and most importantly, our climate goals.
This bill still needs to be enacted by the Senate before heading to Governor Mills. The third bill would increase transparency in prescription drug prices. Senator Ned Claxton is the sponsor of this bill and says he hopes Maine can work more like Canada as far as prescription drug prices go.
If we could peg our charges or the bills for our bills to what was being paid for in Canada, we'd come out way ahead.
This bill requires the Maine Health Data Organization to identify the most used and most expensive drugs in Maine to see how the prices can be lowered. Governor Mills has already signed this into law. Jackie Mundry, News Center, Maine.